guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Showcase. And today is going to be, I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but the Hero Assembly was created, or superhero characters that were created by someone on YouTube. Xander, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly or not, or something like that. But, so, his main character is Bullet Boy, and he has another, in the Bullet Boy universe, there's a team of superheroes called the Hero Assembly. And that is who I have created today. Now, I did create Bullet Boy already, and I didn't make a video on him, but I did post him in the community tab. Now, it's under a different name. It's from like my personal YouTube account that I used to watch TV or watch YouTube instead of making videos. But I did post that on there. If you scroll through, you can find it. And I have updated him based on a suggestion in the comments, and I'll show that to you later. But anyway, this is Whipstar. It was very hard to find a good torso. The Artemis one was the best one I could find. And it has all the buckles and stuff on it, which isn't really accurate, but it was really the only option. And the scarf is really on there just to try and hide the big green logo on the chest. But so anyway, she's got her long hair and her mask. She can shoot bolts. She can fire a beam. I also gave her flight. And besides that, I really wasn't sure what other powers to give her. So like in the video he made explaining her, it said she has energy generation or something like that, which I really wasn't sure what that meant. So I just gave her the beam abilities. And flight, I know she has flight. So yeah, that's it for Whipstar. Other than the torso, I think it looks pretty good. Anyway, now let's move on to the Crimson Cardinal, which he definitely looks the best out of all of them. This definitely looks the most accurate. Yeah, so it's just Arsenal's torso, Red Hood's helmet with a black hairpiece, and the arms, that might be one of the flashes. You know what, I'll go show you. Anyway, he doesn't have much for ability wise. He can fly, because he was more of a street level. I mean, he's supposed to have like a sound wave ability, but there really isn't a way to do that on... He's got like a sonic scream, like Black Canary has, but there really isn't a way to do that. So, anyway. So torso is Arsenal, the helmet is Red Hood, legs are just the generic legs, like that, have the different colored boots. Torsos are... Alright, but the arms are Merc. Because his arms have like these little wraps on them, and that was like the closest thing to that. So those are the arms, and I guess I'll show you the waist piece. Is Miss Martian, but I colored it all red because he's got like a wrap around his waist too, and that kind of looks like that. But anyway, I'm definitely the most happy with this one. I did give him invisibility, but there really isn't a way to show that unless I go find a place where I need to use invisibility. But other than flight and invisibility, he doesn't really... Because there's really no way to give him a sonic scream. So... yeah, so that's it for his abilities. Ability-wise, he's not great. But as in terms of accuracy, he looks pretty good. So anyway, next, this one, he turned out, I didn't even know what to give him for powers, because his powers are like transforming into stuff, and there's really isn't a way to do that on here. So he's basically got like Beast Boy's powers, but again, there's no way to give someone Beast Boy's powers. I kind of wish there was. That'd be cool. But yeah, so it's just Beast Boy's chest piece colored gray. And then I'm pretty sure those are Deathstroke's legs, because they got the knee pads on them. And it's just the generic face that has like the mask going around most of it with, it's either Vibe or Captain Cold's visor piece over it. He looks, this is about as accurate as I could get it. It's not terrible, but it's not the best either. So, certainly, I gave him super strength because that's something he has. So, yeah, he's got super strength. For some reason, it's pink when he punches stuff. I think because I overwrote Adam Eve from the Invincible showcase that I did, but I don't think I ever actually posted. Yeah, I've recorded a few of these and I never actually posted them. So anyway, that's That's Hero X. Now, this one I'm very proud of, because this was a nightmare to do. Like, she is very, and I knew that when I decided to make her. I knew she was going to be difficult, and I'm very proud of how well it actually turned out. But this one is Insect. She can use like protect panels. She doesn't have much for actual abilities. She can fly. She doesn't have any like offensive abilities really. But that's because she's like the strategist, so she doesn't really do offensive stuff. She can turn invisible. She can also use the tech panels and stuff. But anyway, so I'm actually very proud of how this one turned out. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go. This one I'm gonna show you how I made it. So you can make it two or mix it up if you want. Okay, so the torso is obviously, I think, well, it might be might be Donna Troy. Hang on. I guess I'll go check. Anyway, okay, now it's Wonder Woman. Torso is Wonder Woman painted green. The head is just the generic head, colored green, with Hugo Strange's glasses to kind of get the gold eyes. And of course it changes the skin color and gave her the right lip color. And then she had like kind of a cloak looking thing. And she also had wings, but there wasn't really any wings that looked right. So I did the cloak instead. So anyway, it's just a hood and I colored it blue. Light blue. And then the cape, I used Count Vertigo. And I colored the inside blue and the outside green. The arms are, I think, Adam Strange. No. Really? No, that's not right. Yeah, Adam Strange, colored blue and green. And then the legs, well, the leg piece, the hips, that's just the same Wonder Woman hip piece, colored green. The gold's not really accurate, but I do like how it looks, so I kept it in there. I decided to let it slide and still use that one, because it looks pretty good. And the armor gives the chest piece, the armor gives it the like exoskeleton look. Anyway, so the legs, I used Metallo. I don't even think I recolored them. I think I kept them the same. I didn't even recolor them. But yeah, I'm very proud of how well this one turned out, because it was a very difficult design to do in this game. And the fact that I actually got it to look somewhat decent is very impressive. At least to me anyway. You might not think so. Anyway, for the last one, before I show you my revamped Bullet Boy. This is Aquaray. He didn't really have his own he really didn't have his own like full video, but he talked about him in one of the shorts. So I gave him Aquaman's torso, the arms, I'm not even sure whose those are, but, and then his leg piece is just the underwear one that has like the hearts all over it. Because in one of the designs in the video in the short I watched, he had like these swimming trunk looking things, and I thought they kind of looked like that, so I used those. And it's a pretty basic design, but I think it looks good. He really doesn't have any abilities. At all. He doesn't have any abilities. This is really... I guess he does have invisibility. But that's it. There's really no underwater abilities you can give him. Anyway, thanks to a tip in the comments of the post I made, I was able to make a much better looking Bullet Boy. And actually, I'll go show you real quick how I made this one too. I wish I wrote down the guy's name so I could tell you. But if you find that post, it's... If you find the post, it's under... And look in the comments, it's under there. You can find him. He suggested to use the Blue Beetle torso instead of the Black Lightning one I was using. So anyway, so yeah, we'll start with the torso. It is the Blue Beetle torso, but I colored it gray, so you get all the blue designs in there, and you get to keep it gray. The hit piece, Dr. Sivana, again just colored gray. Now, it was kind of hard to find the right headpiece. I flipped around between a few different ones before before I decided to use the Wally West version of the Flash. It has the hair on the top, and the mask looks pretty accurate. The gray on the sides isn't super accurate, but it ties well with the rest of the costume, so it looks pretty good. And then the headpiece, again, is just the generic, this one. And then I colored it gray. And you can't really see, but I did color the wrinkles on there blue. You can kind of see it poking out under the helmet. The arms are just the generic arms, like you can color the top half one color and the bottom half another. And the legs are Black Lightning's legs. Well, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Yeah, they're Black Lightning's legs. As for abilities, he really just has super speed. That's, from the comics I've read so far, he doesn't really seem to have any other abilities. It's pretty much just the super speed. So yeah, he's only got the super speed, but speedsters can do quite a few things in this game. So there are definitely a bunch of uses you can do with him. But anyway, that's the Hero Assembly plus Bullet Boy. And thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.